afternoon, good evening. So we're in a whole different new map now, guys. Captain's wife, Gerda.
How dare you come to me like that? What do you want, you lout?
Shit. Oh, I'm naked. Oh, anyways, it's new.
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't.
Oh, she's
help
cunty. I love
you.
her.
You'll have to ask elsewhere.
How are you, good wife?
How are you, dear good wife?
All the better for
He-
being greeted
actually-
so respectfully. But I hope my husband didn't hear you. He's terribly jealous and he could have you whipped. He's the captain here, you know.
I love how posh she is. Yeah, it sounds like, how are you, good wife? Sounds like you would say that to your wife. Do you know where the dry devil went? How are you, dry wife?
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hinnek of Kunstad went, would you? He was a guest here.
I don't
What?
know. But I hope as far away as possible. That
Love her.
animal almost raised his hand to the Margrave.
What? How did that happen?
A respectable woman doesn't talk about that kind of thing. But if it hadn't been for my husband, he'd have been at his throat, believe you me.
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here?
Oh.
I'm asking because I...
If it... You're... God be with you. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit.
She loves her husband.
And Mary's promise.
Believe you me, I'll have you
We
whipped.
beseech thee, O Lord, thy
That's
grace
a
be
good
in
wife.
our hearts.
What's that really? Okay, no one's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. But have you seen that really funny TikTok where the woman's like, I'm gonna get my husband, and then his name, it's like as if you're supposed to know who her husband is. It's just some fucking guy. And like, that's fine. They're talking about him like he was some celebrity guy. Joe Anderson? Joe fucking Anderson. You need to watch this. One?
Husband is?
No, I don't.
Okay. My husband's name is Joe Anderson.
Okay.
Yes, Joe Anderson.
Okay.
The Joe Anderson?
All right.
Okay. So you're not a very informed person.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna go get my husband, Joe Anderson, come talk to you, so hopefully you will move your car so that I can get my spot back.
I am not moving my car. I'm just giving you a heads up right
I
now.
am definitely going to get Joe Anderson.
Anyways, it's the vibes I'm getting from this woman. She's like, my Joe Anderson's gonna get you whipped, young man.
Name Christ.
Oh.
our Lord.
Sorry, Joe Anderson is not home. I would need to put some clothes on. Oh, excellent. We just need some shoes. Let's go downstairs and talk to our friends. Oh no, is it combat?
You see, find it, armor? Bad. My man trained like that every day.
If Sigismund and his army had have 2 warriors.
But Christ, why would he come here?
Why wouldn't he? Lord Pisak used to be the king's minister. And everyone knows he's on Wenceslas's side.
Yes, but
But I'm sure
Yeah,
you're
they're
not
training.
afraid of him.
you're right.
Oh, look at this cunty man. That's her. That's Joe Anderson. That's her husband. Her husband is
I'm just a simple village woman.
No,
But
you
the wall
don't.
above the gate is crumbling like stale bread.
Oh, I'm just a girl.
And the towers, the local villagers have them stuffed with hay.
But, good wife, you don't know what you're talking about. There was a lot of rain and a storm destroyed the hay sheds.
As I say, I'm just a simple village woman. But,
I'm just a girl.
I do what I can.
and I wouldn't dare say otherwise.
Son of a bitch!
Sorry, I'm not part of this conversation, am I? That's Joe Anderson? What a cunty little man.
What the...
Lo, the Worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my grossfather said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Your garrison is a joke. Your garrison is impressive. I'm not that interested in fighting. Your garrison is a joke.
Well, your grandfather was right. A castle with a weak garrison is no good for anything. But your men... I'd say the girls from our village would do a better job of defending the place.
What did you say, you bastard? Why don't you show us how it's done, then? Now that we have Großer Meister among us, we should make use of him, shouldn't we?
If it will make you happy.
No, you don't.
Your men don't stand a chance. I don't have time. I don't really have time, sorry.
I'll be glad to, but I don't have time. I have to find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
You should get a move on. You don't want to keep a man of his stature waiting. I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Joe Anderson's wife? Oh, pretty princess!
It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
Lord above! From the walls! And were you conquering or defending that castle, sir?
Well, depends on how you look at it. We were storming a wine cellar, you see.
Ah, I do see. Only maybe you shouldn't go around telling people that, sir. It doesn't sound too heroic.
So what? Heroes like to have a drink too, now and again. I've got loads of scars from real battles anyway. Like here, on my other arm. A groom hit me with a crossbow nearby Yitchin.
A groom?
The boy was nearly 15. Poor fella.
That's how I lost my sweetheart.
Someone shot him?
No, he shot someone else.
Ah, I see.
And what about your eyebrow, sir? It seems a bit crooked.
Hey, they're not supposed to be twins, they're supposed to be sisters.
I nearly lost my eye.
Also in battle?
No, I was a lad. I made a bet
Yeah,
with some
eyebrows
friends
are
that I
uneven.
could run all the way down the Devil's Slope without stopping once. That's what we call this one really steep hill. Once you started down it, you either had to run all the way to the bottom, or tumble all the way there.
And you went tumbling?
I did nothing of the sort. I ran down. But as I was celebrating, prancing about like a deer, I tripped on a root. I landed on my head and cracked it open on a stump. An inch or two off, and I'd have lost that eye.
Anyways, hey,
How are things, Captain?
What do you think?
she's pulling apart all
I've
your
seen better
imperfections.
And you, youngster?
I am excellent.
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
I won't live to see those days.
I doubt I'll ever live long enough to be as battered as you.
Oh,
Looking at you, I've no fear of that. Besides, how do you know how old I am?
I have no idea.
I don't know. From how you look?
You might be surprised. War leaves its mark on a man. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble? Do you know where we should look for the Dry Devil? I'm supposed to go alone. Are you expecting trouble?
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
This guy is just catching strays.
I'll be going then.
I don't know how old he is. But then again, yeah, it's 1400s. People like die when they're in mid-20s. It's like old age. Yeah, he's probably like, is actually like, he's not old, but like for medieval terms, he's probably really old. But then, oh my God, dividish and stuff. Imagine you just almost lost your eyesight and then some woman's like, hey, you've got uneven eyebrows. Hey, what happened here? This guy has a great voice.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
What a name. Okay, so von Bergo betrayed us. I have a feeling you know everything. That's quite rude.
I beg your pardon, Margrave, but I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't reveal anything important there by any chance?
I hate his smirking he's doing. Oh, fuck.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
But you said you had time to think. So how was it then?
Well,
I've had better liars than you failed to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
Although it wasn't me who told him, von Bergov did get certain information.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
I'm honored, but I can't accept. I can't abandon Sir Hans. So Sir Hans got captured.
What? Go home?
We got separated.
I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Bergov has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil...
I thought they were serving
isn't here.
food.
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hynek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
So he used to be a...
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences.
Great acting, eh?
I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
We're not hostage, but we're kind of hostage here. So he doesn't want us to rescue Hans yet because you don't want us to cause a ruckus.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information.
Look at our pretty ponies.
Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck.
Oh, good. Pebbles
I'd
is
go all the way
back.
to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
A lot of our cutscenes, Pebbles wasn't the horse. It was Herring, I think their name is. The other horse. Yeah, it's good. Pebbles. So, coachman, you can pay a coach caravan to take you between Trotsky and Kuttenberg.
Unless he's too drunk.
What is
Maybe
your
we
plan,
gotta
anyway?
book
Go
them.
from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Well, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
Let's grumble.
Could take ages.
And if the devil and his band have racked up some debts, it could get a hell of a lot more complicated.
So, where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
Oh my god.
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes,
How are we
need
gonna fight the
capable
devil?
men. And the devil's capable. of
I
anything,
couldn't even
really.
beat
I'm not
Tomcat.
sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry, it's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready.
In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Shall we speed up? We're here. I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Here, you never know what might happen.
Oh fuck, he's got a move so terrifying.
I warned you, you had it coming, you drunk.
I let him do the work.
I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen von Alternable, mine.
What a voice.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
I like that man's voice. Yeah,
She's
he's
got-
fun. I like him already. Oh, look at his little
You turn
face!
on your heel and get going.
I love him.
If you value your life, you might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
He's like, hold my beer. All right. Oh my god, look at me. Goodness. Oh, my sword's not in this preset equipped. Can I ask a dumb question? So, do you remember last night how when we were sneaking in the forest and I had to assassinate someone with the dagger and I didn't realize I had to, when you see the blue icon, you press left click on your mouse, aim my sword the way that they're going. Am I then supposed to left click when I see the blue icon? And that's how I parry in combat? Is that what's happening here? Oh!
That's your face!
Oh shit.
Prepare to fight!
Let's just chill. Alright, he's downed one.
But he's still standing!
Get him!
Haven't had enough yet?
Yes.
Do
Double
I have
team.
to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
Oh my god, I look like a baby.
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hi, lad.
Kubienka.
And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Should we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Oh.
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to
God.
get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil,
Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day.
Oh, I
Who's
have no
going to pay
money.
for this now?
Not me.
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
I believe you.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Henry's eyes are bigger in this game. He's almost got like, it's not right now, but there's certain scenes where it's like very big eyes. And the baby hat really brings out the uwu eyes at times. Who's the dead chap? Who's the devil chap?
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep.
That's impressive.
I still regret not being there to see that.
I was
He's an
there.
improv man like
In
Javier.
fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could bet on the way devil.
Kind of like what happened with Stephanie and Toth. Is it just you and the devil here? I would have done the same. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where are the others?
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured, and that's how you tell me the news?
He didn't even like tell us till now. How long has he been captured for?
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
Hung and quartered or something. What are they going to do to him?
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3, so unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More
Month-long
like I know
bender.
you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything
Money.
else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe.
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that begs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
We're going with him.
Great. At least I won't have to carry them myself.
I hope he's still
Don't
drunk and he
dilly-dally.
sways
And
around.
when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
No, you can talk my ear off. You're a vibe. Oh no, he's sober! It's like when we went on that matchmaking quest for the cumin guy and he was super drunk. We were just singing in the forest. Good one. Okay, so we're gonna go... Oh, he's off already. He has a powerful thirst, this one, doesn't he?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding
They got
night.
married in jail.
If that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang.
Oh my
Do not frown.
gosh.
It does not suit you.
Take a
I'm
dig
not
at it.
frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, that's
Lord,
boring.
another bore. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'll gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Ha! Really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived. And the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy.
His idea of living
As
is
they say in
drinking for a
Latin,
month.
Cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher.
I'm a man of many. You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks.
Oh, come on. You do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together.
Oh, good.
Speaking of which... would you
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I
Ah.
never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Oh, we're here. It was a long
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots. Or trip over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet. Finally.
Ghost wee.
The camp is near. There's a path above the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. He can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons.
Oh, yeah.
They're buried somewhere
what
near
we're
the
doing.
camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds like them. Let's start here, Henry.
Man loves to yap. I love
Let's
it.
start here, Henry. Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
Business?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time.
You've done
By
it.
the stream, near the
You've
boulders.
got it, Rick.
By the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you
That's the
remember
new
where you
alert.
Well, I
That's,
have a rough
that's
idea.
the new one.
A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're gonna dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings.
I believe
We'll
you.
see. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one
I have
by
a shovel.
Janos' tent.
Which one is that?
Oh,
The
we've
one
got the
made of
shovel.
leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on, then.
Caterpillars.
We don't have much time.
That is adorable. Caterpillars. These look like graves of people, though. I think this is people.
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems
Little
really
help,
familiar.
little help, little help.
Before that, we had to bury old Lodiel, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
No, you won't. The vibes are off the charts. Oh, save your snaps. Yeah, very beautiful. Snaps in the hole.
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
Booze. I'm on it. Go and fetch it yourself. I want to see him fetch it. I don't think he will. This man, he's very much a passenger princess. I love him.
Why don't you go yourself?
There's a random guy
the
behind
water's
us.
cold and the bottom is slippery. I do not want to get wet.
But if I get wet, that's all right, eh?
Not just all right, downright splendid.
Okay. Yep, yep,
Why
yep.
not? It'll make the digging go faster.
Good boy.
Moonshine. Oh, big stretch.
I found something in the basket.
Beautiful. Is there enough for both of us?
Take it all. Cheers, then. Nah, let's drink. Let's be a good boy.
Cheers.
Oh, this is bliss. Right. Let us find those devilish trumpets.
Who the hell is that guy? So, am I drunk? I don't look... It looks the same? Oh.
So this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh well.
Oh
God
well.
grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If L'Oreal is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Oh well. Oh. Hey, I found more wine. Dice of misfortune. This is quite good stuff. I'm gonna get everything here. We got some good loot here. I can finally maybe wear this. Oh. Yes, bitch. So now maybe I can wear the baby at the beach helmet. Yes! I look like a baby at the beach. Get the guns. Carefully wrapped handguns.
See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
I won't be lugging them around.
Oh, I love him.
Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go
No,
alone?
I'd rather go with you,
Yep.
just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
He's such a vibe. I love. He's such a brat. He doesn't do anything. The second I saw him, I was like, I know this is going to be a good character. My intuition. There we go.
Waters of harlots and brags from the
I think I've heard that one before.
Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades.
How did Zizka put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sassa. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Drunk, driving, riding. Hennis? Oh, it's the same song. Hennis doesn't seem drunk though. Like, the vision is fine. But maybe because last time we drank with the cumin guy, that was very intense drinking. Maybe because it's a skill in this game, drinking, maybe my drinking level is very high. I'm not sure. But yeah, he just seems sober. So far, I hope we get really drunk.
I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today, still we'll be merry. Drink your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries.
Ah, my drunk gauge is only half full. Right, it's like a petrol. Okay. Yeah, the one down there.
Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking and boozing.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's him. I thought it was random people. I didn't realize it was Jan. Hey, Janice. I thought it was like bushrangers.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ?
His long term
See
is
how
great.
well we understand each other.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck,
That's right.
But what?
They're transferring the devil.
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
Yeah, they could be here any
Kobienko,
minute.
take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
we find. I think you're writing right now. Apollo, thank you. Thank you for the tip. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Are we there yet?
What a haircut. Is that the devil?
No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
I can't get over his haircut. That's him? He looks like a poet.
Paul!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. I can't back out now.
I love his hat,
Let's
his
blast
grandma
at them
hat.
and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honourable Sir. We're working on it.
Look at his hat, guys. We're a baby at the beach and a grandma with a gun.
To the task!
Oh god, we did nothing. We failed. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh? Oh. Okay. Oh no! No, you killed the horse?
Damn it!
Oh god, it's worse! We shot the devil!
So that was just a warning shot! Surrender! Or the next one will go straight through your guts!
Oh my god, that's so funny. We killed the horse.
Next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
That's so funny.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
I will shoot, but in your belly. There are many of us in the woods. We'll be done with you in no time. We are obeying the orders, Lords of Lipa. So the highest one, and it's not very high, is this one. You know we're going to fail, but we've got to try.
Listen to me carefully. In the woods around us, we have dozens of archers and crossbowmen. If you don't surrender, we'll shoot you to pieces. We'll kill the rest the old-fashioned way.
Oh, shit. There's barely a dozen of you.
Here's a fart coming
If
up,
you could kill us
especially
all,
for you.
You'd have done it already.
That's
There you
not
go.
true at all.
All the
There's
best.
more of us.
Bye-bye.
Many more.
How many?
A gross. And we have armor, hammers, and cannons.
And you're hiding in the forest with all
and then bang.
that gear, right?
Thanks, guys.
Have at them. Kill those
I
bastards.
failed. Oh, he's stuck on the log. Here we go.
I'm wounded.
Oh no! I think there's someone behind me. Yeah, there's. Okay, no, I'm getting. There's a lot of them. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we can't fuck this up, guys. Let's help.
Good!
Maybe.
I still can't quite do that.
Maybe you're supposed to do it when he's getting up. Okay, I'm gonna stay with this guy. need my stamina up.
Too slow.
Too slow.
A death for a death.
Excellent. Oh, fuck.
I'll be done with you in a...
I love the random Australian guy. You larrikin, you flaming galah.
Come and get it, brother! No mercy! You think you can scare me? Not a chance!
Excellent, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it.
I don't have the whole day for you.
Let's do a random shit talk.
Got it done.
All right.
I
we're done
love his
here.
hat,
We've
his
got to get the
grandma
devil out of here
hat.
somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to
Look
get
at
out of
his
here
hat.
soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. We don't have all day.
No, but what about your hat? He's a beautiful man. Can we head out? Yeah, let's go,
We should
guys.
get out of here, don't you think?
Oh, you
The
just
sooner we're
said.
gone, the better.
We did it. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, cutscene.
Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I
thought it hit him in
couldn't
the
hit you
thigh.
that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. We have more important things to deal with. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubianka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
If you had a bowl cut back then, people would find that attractive. That's crazy. I don't think I could, eh? Like, doesn't matter. I mean, like, imagine Geralt with a bowl cut. I mean, yeah, still would. But I don't think anyone could look good with a bowl cut. It's not my problem. If you... Alright, I'll go alone. Aren't you coming? No, I don't think he said he's got stuff to talk about. So.
All right, I'll go alone.
Thanks, Kyla.
What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for
Yeah,
that.
he got
like
shot.
Henry said, we need more people. The three of us could just about manage to steal a few cabbages.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous devil's pack.
Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kibienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So...
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Oh, sorry, I'm just... Sure. Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, it's
Will you at least
sarcasm.
tell me where to start?
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Great names.
Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak. But who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there is no one else left.
I love the way he says dirty. Dirty. Eric, what the hell? I'm fine. Just pissed off. Yeah, what the hell? I'm glad you're okay. It's terrifying. Gosh.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry.
That's right.
The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
What?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns.
Stupid bird,
Henry,
stupid
you should
name.
hurry up and come right back here once
What's
you're done.
wrong with
You understand?
Catherine? I think that's a beautiful name. I really love the Dry Devil's voice. The voice acting in this game is incredible. It's very to stream this game, there's a lot of talking, a lot of cutscenes that I need to be quiet throughout, but it's such a joy. Same with if you're new here, we're also streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, my first playthrough. Oh, I was talking about Capon. Oh, I thought bird meant a woman. Or maybe he was being rude. Hans Capon, what kind of stupid name? Ask Bieka about the rest of the band.
Greetings.
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
Christ, pardon me. Ugh. It still hurts.
I think we should move here. This is way better. Oh my god. Sorry. Respectfully, but oh my gosh. Wow.
Put some clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Goodness me. I think Henry should dress like that. Can you imagine? Wow. That's not the only tent around here. Welcome to Kuttenberg. Love it. Looks away. What did I miss?
I apologize.
Incredible. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of dialogue, guys.
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with hand
Shot
cannons.
a horse.
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job wasn't for me. Most of the time, I couldn't even hit the chisel with my mallet. Then I lost my master's money playing dice, so I had to run away. Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money, I chose to stay. So, it's been a while now.
Who taught you how to fight?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table, so they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the devil?
No. I only met the devil later, with another band. I've been through several. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it? The band broke up.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly. There is none.
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near Prague.
I think I know.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar. They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band. I was the only one to survive.
Just you? How so?
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my crossbow, the bowstring broke off and slashed my hands.
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves came off, revealing bloody gashes on my palms, like Christ himself.
So he pulled a
They
sickie.
had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms. So they kept me. I kept that bloody bowstring for luck.
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last raid. And I take that seriously.
You said you were going to tell me more about the devil's former band.
What is it? Has the lost Liechtenstein been found?
Not yet. But I still want to learn as much as possible about your men. I could bump into one of them.
All right. Anyway,
I thought they were all
only a
dead.
few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janos, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Start with Bahuta.
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Okay. So where can I find him?
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Gruntz. He helps out with the church.
Did you talk to him?
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
Oh, I'll try to talk to him.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe
Yeah, I think it's going to be a
he's still
huge
got that
skill
in him.
check for
It was
charisma.
Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
So, tell me about Matthew.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
So where can I find this ugly man?
And where do I find him?
I hear there is someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskolitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more.
Bailiff?
It's practically happening in his yard.
Why was he in your band?
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I'm a good man. I don't mind dirty work. I think I'm going to go with I'm a good man. I want to see him rinse Henry.
What about me? Am I not a good person?
Well, that's true. I hope you're not a spy who will rat us all out to Sigismund.
That's all.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
We're just in a quick ad break, so I'm just going to BRB. Won't be long.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could...
I was half expecting him to still be yapping.
Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder?
Oh.
I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa.
What does
you must
kurwa
use your
mean?
hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Stomp my foot. That's all I need. Okay. So, yeah, they do say kurwa a lot. Maybe it's like a swear word? I should ask. There's a lot of Polish people that watch our stream, especially on YouTube.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think?
Fucking 21
He won it
questions.
playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Goodness me.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Anyways, that's all. Oh no, I still gotta know about Janos.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
There's a lot of information, about everyone. He sounds like a good man.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos? Why?
I like good food. I have a thing for women. I like to have a good drink. I just love life. Let love laugh. I love life. I have a thing for women.
I like girls. I like looking at them. And if they want, I have a little fun with them.
Oh, then you can shake hands with Ada. He would get himself killed just to get his prick wet.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human.
It's like...
He speaks all...
It's like people on dating profiles. Like, wow, I have a thing for women. Cool. Don't we all? It's like when you look on a dating profile and what does the person like? Traveling and food. Cool. Don't we all? Like, wow, you're really not going to get anyone to swipe on you over that amazing revelation. Cool. We all like that. Yeah, we all like women. Wow, boring.
Almost like we do, but in a queer way. When you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
That's all I need to know. Jesus, that was a lot of dialogue.
I'll go and look for them.
It's like about a
They may
rat
sound
and
like
half.
a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us.
He
Good
gave
luck.
us a lot of information on these men. Like, give him half a carrot and a rat. Exceptional. Grund? What a name. Where are you from? Grund?
Get your breath, girl. Get your breath.